Hi guys, Adam McGrath here with Tip Titans, and we thought with the Magic Millions meeting being out in Western Australia at Pinjarra Park this weekend, we'd give you a few previews for those two races, starting with race number 7, which is an event for the 3-year-olds. Look, I think the market is certainly gravitating towards the right horses, and I do think there is a big division between this race. You've got horses like Street Parade, who's gone up against My Bella May recently. You have Man Crush, who's got form around Amelia's Jewel. And then you've got Malcar Pindari, which has been racing very nicely. But more important when I'm talking about the division in the runners, 6 out of the 13 horses in this race are maidens. And then you've got that listed type of form that we were talking about with especially numbers 1 and 2 in the race. So let's dive into it. We are going to be focusing on those couple of runners. Look, I think Street Parade deserves to be short in the market. I think it's going to be the clear favourite when they do jump here. Chris Parnham takes the ride. Really good form, as I alluded to, around My Bella May. We know what that horse has done recently. And I think back out to the 1200 metres is going to be really beneficial for this 3-year-old gelding by Lucky Street. 2 is Man Crush. I think the barrier draw really hurts this runner. Drawn in barrier 12 now. The Pontiff takes a ride. Going to need a little bit of luck and going to have to do a bit of work as well to get across, which is probably more important. So I'm actually happy to take on Man Crush. It's still around 350. It is your second favourite currently as I do this behind Street Parade, but I'm willing to take that runner on just because of the barrier draw there. My selection for this race is going to be one of the maidens going into the event, number 9, Malcar Pindari. 4 starts, 3 seconds, and a third. William Pike takes the ride, 54.5 kilos from barrier 1. The winkers on. Recent form has been good, including being beaten by 3.7 lengths behind Wild Bell. And I just think the stable as well is going really well. William Luthwaite has been training these runners. He had 2 starts in December for the 1 win at 50%. He had 8 runners in January for 4 victories at 50%. 10 starts this month for 2 winners at 20%. His last 20 runners going around have produced 7 winners at 35%. So I can see Malcar Pindari from barrier 1 stalking the leaders, getting a nice run. And I think this horse can break its maiden in the Pinjarra Magic Millions race for the 3-year-olds. We will be trusting in William Pike. If you haven't signed up to Tip Titans yet, make sure you do. We've seen Joel Williams absolutely killing it in the NBA. If you like your UFC, Manu the other week in one card made up 36 units in one card of UFC fighting. And if you like your horse racing, well, we've made up about 23 units in the last 2 weeks. And we're on a bit of a hot run at the moment. Hopefully that can continue. So make sure you sign up, bet safely, and have a great weekend.